everybody, welcome back as we return. Oh, my bad. It didn't switch over like I thought it was going to. We return with Banishers. Oh, I've been kind of holding back on this one because I really just wanted to get through some of the more fun stuff. Enjoy my time, kick back. But I thought, you know what? I think it's time we handle some business. I'm sorry, I just had to do a small bit of leveling up on a character or two. Because I apparently forgot to do that ages ago. And now all of them are like begging to be leveled up. Um. Hey, so we are back. There was a few things I was doing. I was checking like some of the other locations. Now that I had more abilities. So this one was the breakable wall. Yeah, we're gonna check out this breakable wall. Now that the beast is gone, the land seems much more friendly. Also, I finally upped my graphics driver, and holy cow. I didn't think it was gonna make that much of a difference, but it really did. And it's funny, because I was trying to play two different games, and each time I was playing them, they were like, hey, go up your graphics driver. Go update it. And I was like, what? I just did that not that long ago. There's no way that it's not, like, still working pretty decently, which it was working decently, but yeah, no. Ooh.
They're getting me now.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Piss off!
You're going to give me exactly what I want. I'm going to find the breakable wall and punch through it. Yeah. Go.
Don't let that specter get to the corpse.
You bastard!
Bop, 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 bop. I'm gonna beat you like Tyson will beat Paul, man. I'm telling you. Let's do it. There it is.
Off we go then.
Another abandoned den in the wild.
Perhaps something valuable is still in there.
Let's see. What's this?
I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
A curse or a spell, eh? Maybe Seeker could help us with this.
Oh, so I need to find Seeker at some point already. Okay. Ooh, the lumberjack. Strange wood fishing in Strange House Southern Fiery Grove. Hmm. Oh, what's this? Fear God, Waterbury's Bereavery. Ritual spiritual, spirit unbinding. I command you, unclean spirit, whoever you are, be alone with you and your minions to leave now. You alone and with your minions to leave now. You are not released but exiled. You are not freed but sent back. You are not strong but weak. You are gone now. I command you.
Ritual of unbinding.
Interesting.
Another crazy demonologist dealing with dark magic?
From his breviary, I'd say
The lumberjack. Another.
this one was into dispelling curses.
It might cleanse that chest. One you felt a spirit or a spell on.
Whoa. Collecting the tempting evil. Praise be the Lord, my long years of demonologist studies will finally serve my fate. From these secluded woods I can observe and protect these lands while keeping his light upon them. The hamlet of New Eden was too crowded, but also too narrow, to let me efficiently accomplish my great work. In this small room at the King's Arms, I trouble focusing and finding the many sources of evil. Here, the screen of the tall dark trees, I will fulfill my task alone, with a sharpened mind. Okay. What's wrong with these people? It is like the immensity of the wild has blurred their faith and shaken their fortitude. Is it the fear of the unknown that incite them to seek help in all those unholy trinkets I know many are secretly trading? Is it something more wicked, like a sinful attraction to the false idols? Is it this valley itself? Is it this bad mouth a few corrupted men speak about, a gate to hell supposedly hidden in the center of the region? I leave to other soldiers of Christ the task of sealing this mouth when they find it. My task here is clear. I have already spotted at least 3 terribly devilish items brought here by settlers. One at the wrist of a hunter, another at the neck of a sailor, and the third hanging at the window of a farm. It will be mine soon, before they can spread their bad influence on weaker minds, before a darker trade begins, like I've already witnessed it. Oh, like I already witnessed it in Providence or Boston. Soon I shall grab those cursed items before locking them behind the strongest demonologist ritual I have learned to be dispelled only through the most powerful ritual of unbinding. For more safety, I shall even hide the chests in the deepest part of the valley. When it is done, I shall search for more cursed trinkets, until the last root of corruption is finally ripped from this blessed land, destined to be sowed by the elected ones. Fear God, Waterbury. Damn. The lumberjack. What's in it? What's in it? Oh, nothing exciting. Oh, what? Oh, now I can do unbinding. Yo, that's sick. See, this is why you gotta explore sometimes.
Strong you were, weak you now go.
Whoa.
Don't just stand there. Move!
Oh!
Great! More fun.
Woo!
That one is shielded.
Nope. Ooh. You ain't got me, sir.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
Oh, let's go. Oh,
There's more of them.
of course there's more of them. Why wouldn't there be? Whoa, huh? What the hell? Oh,
Have a bit of this.
nope, that's not what I meant.
Hogging all the fun.
The Spectre was hell-bent on protecting its lair.
Most are. But this one had a sadness to him.
Hmm. Okay, so now these other cursed chests. We might. The tracker. Okay, I might have to look around. The poacher I know about. Okay, let's find this one first. See what this is about. Only 50 meters around the corner from where I was. Ah, yep, yep. We got this, right?
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
Yep. Make manifest.
Turn out and turn up!
Sharpen up. I have another in sight. Watch out. Spectre possession.
Ah.
They've got backup.
Oh. Woo. Let's go. +1 to all attributes. Love it. It'll never be that easy to defeat me. So, destructible wall. Love that you're practically marathon runners here. Or that we're marathon running here. Okay. think I see it. Ah, gotta climb a wall. Oops. Whoa. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh, there we go. We're getting used to it.
I know.
It's kind of cool that she's getting these powers, but it's also kind of scary because I feel like the more she gets these powers, the stronger of a spirit or curse she'll be. What is this? Something I wouldn't know before.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Oh, that's asking for a fight. I can just feel that. I just realized I was ready to run into whatever that was. Okay, let's hop down. Oh god. Oh, I should not have walked here. Endless spectral. I found endless cluster of spectral activity. This type because repeated intensity each time. Oh snap.
Spectre nearby. Big one. I'll summon it now.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
Whoa.
Beast have offspring.
The nightmare doesn't influence it. It's just a scourge.
Whoa. Damn, son. You act
I'm
faster
right
than the
here,
last
you know.
one. Oh my gosh.
There's more of them. Hell, balls.
Oh.
Stay down.
I don't like how he's looking at me. Oh.
You need my help.
They brought more friends. You get it? You're angry.
It's about to shoot.
Oh, snap.
Run, Red.
How can I keep this up? A wee Highland kiss for you. A wee Highland kiss for you.
There's a tough one.
Come on. Woo.
Can I join in too?
Oh, me. Okay. If I want to, when I'm tougher, I can come back and fight him again. Okay. That's really neat. The fact that there are endless challenges in certain places. Is that what the map was suggesting is the... Yeah, okay, that's what it was suggesting. Okay. I can fast travel, right? No, I gotta get to another fire before I can fast travel between fires. So, best go to this one. Whew. Interesting time, though. I will remember that. Yeah. It sounds so creepy being here. Man, when I saw the whole place turn red when I got there, I was like, oh god. Ooh. Anything handy? Some money, some leather, some fungus. Okay, fair enough. Lake Hyacinth. That was kind of good. Whoa, that was good damage.
Once more, with vigor. Ask for help if you need it.
Bruh, I did not mean... There we go. Ooh, evolution. Yeah, let's go. Oops. Yeah. That's a good one. Interesting. Hmm. Sure. I'm good with that. Okay. Rest a bit. Here we go. Okay, let's find our way to the next one.
Could this be what's drawn on the map?
The treasure must be around here somewhere.
Whoops. What the? What? Oh. Oh, you teleported. You bastard! Oh,
Call on me.
I'm forgetting how to... There we go. Just like, what am I forgetting here? To press circle. Okay, it's up the road here.
Have some of that!
There we go. How'd you guys come out like that in the first place? Come on. There it is. Okay. I'm like, how do I get to this thing, man? Unbind.
You are gone, I command you.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Cool. Whoa. Second wind sword. Okay. Resistance, spectral resistance. Fair enough. Punch damage. Fair enough. Where to now? That's the real question. So that's a scourge on the beach. Yep. That's a destructible wall over there. That's where I last was. More or less looks like I could get the entrance of here through here.
Call on me.
Ooh. Banish, sir. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Ooh. Hmm. Dear. Through the forest and through the woods, on the way to Banishers. Later. That's the trader, which I should remember to take stuff to him later. The beast is gone. Ye are free. And yous wouldn't even know it. Not really. No idea what the beast was. The scourge looked like, felt like.
Move yourself.
There we go. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Ghostios!
Yeah.
Up, maybe?
Run, Red!
Uh, go. Mm. I don't think I ever kicked over the thing there, did I?
Watch out! Spectre.
Piss off.
Come on, come on. I'm through the cave. Sick.
Remind me not to make you angry.
There's an area around there I could have... Okay. That's the explorative side. I'm gonna try and get to this one. And then I guess I'll just hop over to the Mossy Watchtower. Oh, which means I actually have to push this thing from all the way over there, or just climb up here. Okay, I could do this that way. Wait, what does that mean? Is it this? Oh, it is this way.
A bit more efficient than cannon powder.
I'm getting hot now. The hunter. Just realized no wonder this thing's. Oh, 1 second. Okay, let's go. One moment.
More efficient than cannon powder. Hey, shite's toughened up.
Let me guide you to the source.
Do you mind doing the seeing thing while I'm blinded by this pea super? Air is foul and foul is fair. There's a lot of fog down there.
Follow my lead.
What was that?
Ready and waiting. Ask for help if you need it.
Well, in this case, I did not. But what was that? It was the weird crystalline. That's a new kind of trickery, new kind of evil. Okay, so I gotta pull it in. Just get out of the way that way. Cool.
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
Yep. Manifest!
Present yourself!
Gotcha, buddy.
Take that to your face.
All attributes increased by 1. Pleasure doing business.
I like this.
Sure you do.
No, this. Being with you.
I like it too.
Who wouldn't enjoy being with their loved one? Especially when they may have passed. Okay.
Careful. A dark will is upon that thing.
Yep. Need the sentry. Okay. 3 collections of the sentry. Got you. I've got you. Oh, 1 second. Some kind of altar thing. Yeah. But we gotta get here to the fort.
This is locked from the inside.
Hmm.
Doors blocked on the other side.
Ooh.
They brought more friends.
Move it, Red!
They've got backup. Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
Trouble ahead.
What about you?
Malice has been bound to this.
The hunter? The soldier. Okay.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Okay. No, it's fine. It's...
Shite, that's Seeker! The witch!
I'll take her head and drink her blood!
Whoa! That's Seeker, right? I'm not crazy? Seeker!
The Banisher who died for her novice.
Ah, the witch's novice.
Ho there, Antea.
I've heard a lot about you.
And I you. On my return, Ceridian told me our poor wee Banisher would turn up haunted. A haunted Banisher. Well, it is funny, isn't it?
Is it? Is it though?
Ceridian knew about Antea's ghost.
Obviously. Not very bright, is he?
If she knew Antea was around, why did she not tell you to tell me?
Ceridian withheld that information from both of us for a good reason. Better trust her plan. Death is a part of life, Banisher. You know this better than most.
Yes.
I suppose she didn't want to break your heart again.
You tended to him. Thank you.
I'm a good novice. I do what I'm told.
Damn. Wow.
What was that thing you fought?
Thing? Oh, him. He's a bloody nuisance, is what he is.
Are you badly hurt?
I've tangled with old Mossad before. Couple of minutes to myself, and I'll be fine.
You look like you need a moment. Can we help?
Thought you'd never ask. Some of my spirit chasers went out. That's how old Saul crossed the hem.
The hem?
The hem. Where the fabric of the living world meets that of the dead.
Ah, the veil between the visible and the invisible.
Whatever soothes your soul, Vanisher.
Rest. Heal. Tell us how to fix the spirit chasers.
The spell is cast. You need only light them. Be careful.
Simple
Old
enough.
Mossad won't have gone far. Oh, I'll sit down now. Good luck. Have fun.
So, how do we do this?
We light the spirit chasers with flint and steel, I guess. I think.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you know what you should be doing, laying down. Good boy. Okay. Whoops. Mm. Hold on. Where did this come? Interesting. That was interesting, to say the least. Um,
Time is on my side.
April 6, 1636. After several days of resistance, the fort remains. This last week, attacks on the frontier came quick and hard. The savages took many brave soldiers down, but we remain strong. Native people of these lands are of high courage and resolute. As a soldier, I admire them. I only wish that they would understand our purpose to bring them salvation. I have no doubt they will make the finest Christians once they are defeated. Scouts report that they come in numbers. I need reinforcements and count on the participation of all the colonies. Mm. The soldier, there we go.
This requires a key.
Ooh. Come on, man. I'm so bad for that.
Interfere not, you
Oh, let's go. Bum, 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 bum.
I feel a draft.
From the invisibles.
That thing Seeker was fighting. Who do you think he was?
He looked like a soldier. Maybe this was his fort.
next.
Was that?
Yes, something's here. Off we go then.
Oh. Okay, that's gonna take something different to deal with.
Turn and flee, ye cowards!
Change targets. Tormented first. That one is shielded. Dodge! That Spectre's looking for a body. Ask for help if you need it. To me! There. Our first spirit chaser.
Time is on my side!
Oh.
Leave all, eat
I
me!
passed the other one.
He really
Okay.
doesn't like these things.
Here's one more.
I'll drink from your skull!
One more to go.
Be next!
Okay, so same way I came in.
these buggers again.
That corpse is taking aim.
Yeah.
Die, you bastard!
I'm right here, you know. Leave it to me.
Try this on for size.
There we go. There we go.
Is that them all?
Don't count on it.
That one next?
That one next.
I'll get you too. I'll get you too.
This should be enough.
There. Witchcraft is easy. I don't know what the fuss is about.
I'm sure your witch friend would agree.
I think I'll just tell her we're done. What wasp crawled up that spectre's arse and stung him angry?
A lost battle? A betrayal? Cowardice in the ranks? Who knows?
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Man, the dude's a powerful spirit. Hmm. 7 dead, 5 hurt. Victory demanded a high price. 1 dead, 5 hurt, 3 dying. Wow.
I love doing that.
So it got worse, is what we're hearing. Oh. What do we got? Nice. Whoa. Aha! Here's the other way. Found our other way in. Okay. Okay.
Seeker's vanished. She does that.
She's over there.
Okay.
Did I see you talking to a crow just now?
Yes and no. All ready to go then? Good. She's waiting for you.
A witch is always this obtuse.
A banisher's always this ignorant. Come on. We're taking a boat. It'll be fun.
No, we're going to New Eden.
The nightmare's grip on the world is too strong. The fog is too thick. You cannot enter its stronghold. There's no way back to the meeting house. Not yet. And not without help.
We've done fine on our own so far.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not doing quite as well as you think.
You're
Thought it was
blunt, but I
bleeding
take
from
your
it.
point.
Like,
We'll
that
talk
was
to
weird.
Ceridian before we move on.
But I guess I spilt water on my
That's
shirt
better.
and it just finally touched
Follow
me and I
me.
went, oh.
Careful. Don't rock the boat.
Have we far to go?
How far is far? Don't worry. You'll be safe.
Safe.
The mire is home to many angry spirits. But my mistress keeps them quiet. Dead quiet.
He's like, I'm not rowing. I don't know where I'm going.
That spectre you fought looked like a harvester.
Banishers and their labels.
He'll surely be back.
So will I.
The veil seems thinner here.
Always has been. We call them the Maya Marshes, but the nearby tribes call it the Ill Mouth. Stay too long, you'd get sick.
Is that why Ceridian's wards wane faster than they should?
That is because she is dying.
I'm sorry.
Life's a journey. Death is but one step.
This is almost as lovely as that ride through Herengracht.
All we're missing is the hailstones and the Russia at our heels.
I'm sure we can arrange something.
You do plan the best escapes.
This old Saul. What does he want?
Destruction, bloodshed. Ceridian's head on a plate. They must have known each other once.
We could help you banish him.
You banishers are so arrogant. He's Ceridian's business. Best we don't interfere.
The spectres on the shore aren't moving.
The marshes are well protected.
Are those soldiers?
That, Miss Duarte, is All Saul's army.
We've never faced this many spectres at once.
Spectres are drawn to you two. Like moths to the flame.
Why us?
Dunno. Feels like something powerful finds you interesting. Welcome to Ceridian's Island.
There is much power here.
Whoa.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Like I say, welcome to Ceridian's Island.
Look at the jump you can take now.
She's at home and expecting you. Follow the path until you find a black pond near ancient ruins. I'll see you there soon enough.
How does she do that? It's a trick, right?
There's more to that one than tricks. The girl is gifted.
Gifted in what? How?
What is this?
Banisher rule number 3. Remember Wisbeach Bog?
Aye. I'll not poke this thing with a stick.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Let's see. What can we find out?
I can't touch these webbings, but I won't be able to get us through. I can't seem to get a good grasp on the spectral fabric.
Silence and the campfire. Just what Dr. Duarte ordered.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Okay, let's see. Hey. Go to your spot, buddy. Go. Always running around. He can't chill out. Vanishing deals. Ow. Okay.
Hanging dolls. Witches do like to be creepy.
As a child, I made dolls just like those.
I bet you did.
Okay, Ceridian. Let's learn stuff about you.
Seeker's Black Pond. I can see why they call this the Ill Mouth. What is that?
I would love to know.
Antea?
Whoa. Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
No, that's not quite true. I knew who I was, it's just... I was lost, and I had nowhere to go.
Whoa.
I had no when to go. Does that make sense?
Time lays traps for the dead. It's never fair.
His voice was a beacon. The light in the darkness that led me back to me.
You're already
and to
freaking
the
having cover.
world.
You have a powerful connection, you two. Or will have. Or had. Possibly all three. And here he is, the other Banisher. Greetings.
Good day.
Damn, you're a tall lady.
Come, sit. It's been too long.
What do you mean it's been
Have
too?
we met?
Of course we have. Just now. Also later. Decades ago. Never mind. It's good to see you, Red McRae.
I
Decades
told her
ago.
our story. I hope you don't mind.
Such an ordeal. I'm so very sorry you have to go through it. How hard it must be for you both.
Thank you.
But now you're here together, and I'm glad. Because you'll only be
She's got
able to
purple
end
eyes.
this together.
Oh.
We must reclaim Antea's body, but Seeker tells us the meeting house can't be reached. The fog cannot be crossed.
Seeker is right. The fog is the nightmare.
Dang, son.
Seeker mentioned an ill mouth. Were these lands always plagued?
Not always. The threshold is thinner here. Rituals more powerful. Some thought it sacred. Others feared its potency. The plague came when outsiders laid claim to lands not their own and seeded the soil with their hatreds. They thought they could tame what they did not understand. They were foolish. They were blind.
Who are you exactly? Who is Seeker?
We, Banisher, are witches.
Aye, that much I knew. Ceridian. Name sounds very familiar.
To a Scotsman, it should. Once, a long time ago, I too was named Seeker. An old friend called me Ceridian. Little Seeker, he said.
Ceridian, aye.
When I needed a new name, I took the one he'd given me. Or at least a form of it that fits my tongue. Ceridian. Fits me well, I think.
I like it for you.
Why have we found so little native presence in New Eden?
They have been here, but they have never settled. Wise men and women know that the region, the Maya marshes especially, are rotten.
Is that why you settled here?
Here, the hem is thin and frail, and the mire rich in agitated spirits. It is also secluded and hard to find. Both excellent reasons to remain. Here, we may hide away and mend the hem.
You brought us here. Why?
You have many questions, and I have little time. I have a few breaths left yet, but yes, this is the twilight. Still, after the darkness comes the dawn.
You're dying.
Soon I'll be one with the trees, root and bark. But that is not why I asked you here. Dearest dears, the path ahead is yet unclear. But know this. If you are to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open. Open, of course, to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
Okay. I feel like, yeah.
How can we defeat it? How can we even begin to match its power?
You surrender. Unconditionally. To each other. When you died, dear Antea, New Eden crumbled. But some yet live. Seek them out. Help them.
The nightmare won't like that.
No. You are, after all, a threat to her existence. And rightly so. She believes you cannot reach into her domain. She is wrong. There is a way. The void. A dreadful place beneath both the incarnate and the invisible. When you have learned to walk the void, you may use it to enter the nightmare's den. First, you must free the people of New Eden from her grip.
Oh.
What is this void? If there's a place beneath the incarnate and the invisible, this is the first I've heard of it.
Now you have, and not before time. That's enough for now.
Is it safe? What will we find there?
Who knows what you'll find? It ebbs and flows, expands and contracts, twists and turns. But you won't find safety. In the void, safe has no meaning. Just know this. The moment you enter it, you must escape.
Damn.
In places, the void is breached. Follow the beacons. Do not stray, and all will be well. Our seeker crafted you a tuning key. With it, you may open the breach. Don't linger. Time is fickle.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, show me your wares, witch lady.
Would a hedge witch have something interesting in her swamps for a banisher?
I always have, and I always will.
What do you got, lady? Nest silt. Spiritual parasite. Exiler. Solomon's pin. Okay, so that's 3. Oh. 1600. Oh man, do I have enough to sell to make that worth it? Right now, Saber and Firebane. Make an enemy with a manifestation. 7 banish points. Man, oh man.
By the beach as I drowned, you sent Seeker to find me. How did you know where to look?
Are you asking an old hedge witch how she knows what goes on in her own garden? The woods and rivers are full of friendly claws, and feathers and scales. I
Weird.
always know what I need to know.
I guess that's the best answer we can expect.
It is the best of all those I've tried, dearest dears.
I like her.
The nightmare in the meeting house was by far the most powerful ghost I've ever faced. From where did it come?
Unforgiving wrath is a bottomless well for vengeful spirits. But in this case, I suspect an even more vile source involved.
Pure hatred.
We know the beast was linked to the nightmare. We're not so clear on how.
Through the beast, the nightmare inflicted its curse upon the settlers. The beast was its avatar. I'm sure it has others.
What are they exactly?
They are manifestations of her power. They may also represent her only weakness. The nightmare's spirit was shattered by the violence that created it. Properly studied, the pieces may provide the key to lifting her curse.
Thank you, Ceridian. We'll be off.
Before you leave, tell me, what did you choose?
What do you mean?
Each of you made a promise to the other. What was it? What did you choose?
I chose to go.
How difficult it must be to follow this path. The greatest of the great mysteries elude us all. But have faith. For there to be peace, there must be an ending.
Agreed.
The tuning key is on the table. In the void, it will protect you. Seeker waits at the pool to show you the way. Help yourself. And take all the help.
Oh.
Witchery. Feels unnatural. Dangerous.
Banishing, of course, is famously safe.
Just walking around her house taking shit.
Funny looking spinning wheel. Do you weave with it?
Of course. I weave essence, Red McGrath.
Wow. Oh. That's actually really cool because it looks. You would never think it's a. Oh, that's actually super cool.
You may have time to waste, but I do not.
Ceridian gave us a tuning key. Now I know how you pull your little disappearing trick.
It's no trick. It's what we do to survive. Too many bastards out there want us dead.
So what we saw, On the other side of the island, that was a void breach.
Yes. You'll be using them too. But not this one. Not yet. There's another one, a little ways off, in the back of a cave. Use that one for now. This one is special. It's the last and only way into New Eden town since the bridge burned down.
We could go back to New Eden right now?
Why would you want to do that? The nightmare is strong. She has New Eden by the proverbials. Loosen her grasp, and maybe, just maybe, you can walk through that breach and live.
All right. We get it.
You have your tuning key. Hold on to it for dear life.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Once through the breach, there's no turning back. Keep going and don't look back.
So, who's Deborah?
I know no Deborah. I don't think I've ever known a Deborah.
I'm curious. What do you think of the nightmare yourself?
I think the nightmare is the child of our father's iniquities. And of our own sins too.
Do you admire it?
I fear it. But I accept its wrath, as I accept the rain. And New Eden surely deserves the flood.
Fair enough, honestly.
Tell me about yourself, Seeker.
How do I put this politely?
None of your fucking
No.
business. Oh,
Void walking. Can you tell me more about it?
I use it to leap from one breach to another, as Ceridian taught me. I don't dally, nor should you.
Why not?
The void is terra incognita. I suspect Ceridian knows, but isn't saying. Bad sign, that. Very bad sign.
terra incognita. Okay.
We'll be going.
Yes. I do so enjoy our little chats across the hem.
Is this Seeker's Cave?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, man. Whoa. Void travel.
My God, where are we?
Remember what we were told. Follow the beacons. Move fast. No looking back.
This place looks barren. Lifeless.
This is the realm of the dead. This is the underworld.
Let's not linger. Did you hear that?
Yes, keep moving. There, our way out.
It's you. And there.
What the... What is going on?
I know that voice from long ago. I banished its owner.
What does that mean?
It means we must leave. Now.
Come on. Let's go.
The next beacon is dead.
Oh, what new abomination is this?
I'd say a sorrow used as a Cerberus. That's unheard of. You'll...
I can't believe I'm releasing this thing.
It's on you. I can help.
Damn.
This won't do. Strike down the pillars.
Have some of this.
Come on, come on, come on.
Let's end this.
I can help.
The remote hold of this horror crawl.
I don't know, but we need to go.
Back to the surface. Wherever that actually might be. Oh, my hand's kind of getting numb here.
The hell was that? Ceridian's key was supposed to get us through unnoticed.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm actually meaning to go this way. Enchanted Tryst. Give me everything. Ooh. Okay, I know the minute I hit a camp I gotta upgrade. I gotta check out the armor and stuff. Oh, we're closer. Sort of. It's still far away.
Are you all right?
I'll do. But that nightmare over there, we know so little about it. That worries me. What about you?
Whatever the reason, that nightmare is here because of something these men and women did.
New Eden reeks of their guilt. I died because of them. Curse these people. Curse them and their secrets and their sins.
Whoa. Don't get hateful. That's troublesome.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Are those breaches really safe?
We were protected.
You heard the whispers, the despair, and that one voice. It called to you. Something knew you were there. It saw you. I thought... For a moment, I thought of them. Those poor butchered boys. I swear in the void I heard their screaming. Wains. Sent to die for their sultan's pride. It were like I was back in the Balkans.
You're you, and you're here with me, right now.
Until we reached New Eden. This void. Is it hell? Is that what we saw? Is that where we've been sending all those ghosts we've banished? Or is it limbo? A timeless in-between filled with tortured souls?
When we banish a ghost, we destroy it. The teaching is clear.
What if the teaching is wrong?
I heard the voices. They worry me too. But the teaching can't be wrong.
We should have known where we were sending those poor souls. What if you end up there too?
All is well. As long as we stay together, all is well.
All right. You're right.
That's what's up.
All is well. I hope.
Okay, so I need a fire.
Sika wasn't lying about the burned-down bridge.
Which way? North by the mountains or south through the lowlands?
Let's pick one and see where it takes us.
Oh, shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed. Just how I like it.
Okay. Inventory. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have spoon, but not sulfur. Okay. Dude, this thing is dope. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that... I feel prepared. We're gonna rest.
The new Smiths, Thickskin and Kate, have always been as fire and ice. But with Red and Antea gone, little remained to keep the sisters together. A chasm of grief and rage yawned
Whoa,
between them.
what the hell?
Their bridges burned, and the camp stared into the abyss.
Are you serious? Oh no. Did they try to move on or something? Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of story. And I think that's where I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for joining me. Had a great time as always. Um, Let me know what you guys thought about the stuff going on. And I will see you next time.